All right, so today we're going to work on shapes and patterns. But before we do that, I need you to have a body check. So if you're touching someone, can you scoot over and find a spot? See, there's a lot of room over here. So maybe just scoot a little bit. Baby steps, baby steps. Do it without talking. Kamara, can you scoot a little more into the middle, sweetie? There you go. Just make sure your body is not touching anyone else. All eyes are on me. There you go. Okay, let me check. I know it's been a long day already. Can you give me a big smile real fast? Oh gosh, that brightened my day already. Thanks, guys. It's nice to smile. Okay, so you've been working a lot on shapes. I've seen some worksheets sitting, and I saw the paper earlier. You had some shapes on here, so that tells me Mrs. Pepper's been working on shapes with you guys. And I heard you already knew some things about shapes. So before we work on shapes and patterns, we're going to separate them. So we'll do shapes, and then we'll do patterns. I hope I don't have to separate anyone. So if you're touching someone, can you move, please? So Shania, can you find a new spot, please? Thank you. Okay, so let's review our shapes. Let me see how much you really do know, okay? Because I've only been here a few days, so I'm going to kind of pick your brain. We're going to brainstorm a little bit. Okay, raise your hand if you can name one shape. Do not call out, because I will not call on you if you do that. Joshua.
A circle.
A circle, yes. Circle. Raise your hand for another one. I love how you're just raising nicely. Marimani. A rectangle. Do you know how many sides a rectangle has?
4 sides and 4 bases.
Nice. What's the difference between a rectangle and a square?
It has 4 sides. They both have 4 sides and 4 bases.
Yep, that's the same. Can someone tell me the difference? Right, the square has, they're parallel, but a rectangle, I heard Mrs. Pepper say this one day. She said there was 2 long sides and
Short
2
sides.
short sides, and I thought that was a really good way to describe it. That was good. Oh. Let's see, Delilah. A triangle. How many sides does a triangle have? 3 sides. Oh, my shapes are not very good here, but they're working. Janae. A diamond. How many sides does a diamond have? Just Janaea. 2. Let's try again. No, not 4. Oh yeah, 4. You're right. So a diamond has 4 sides. Nice.
I think that's nice.
Okay. Oh, Damian, I love the way you're quiet. You're raising your hand. You're not moving. Good job. Tell me a shape. An oval.
I was going to say that.
Oval. There's still more shapes. Remember, I don't call on you if you're yelling out. Jeremiah, thanks for being quiet and raising your hand. Tell me a shape.
A square.
A square, yeah, we haven't used that square, have we? We'll do a square right here. So a square has equal sides, right? A rectangle had two short sides and a long side, and they have equal amounts around them. Let's see. An octagon, very good. That's a hard one. Can you tell me how many sides an octagon has? An octagon is 8. But we're not good. Yeah.
It's like stuffing.
Very good. Awesome job. Yeah, Calvin, tell me. We have a lot of them. There's a couple we don't have.
Spear.
A spear.
It has 0 sides.
Very good.
3 bases.
Okay, can someone give me another one?
It's a 3 bases. A hexagon.
A hexagon. Do you know how many sides a hexagon has?
8.
4. Try it.
6.
Yeah, 6. Yeah. These are some hard shapes you guys have. 1. Help me count. 1,
2,
2, 3, writing it? Does anyone know what
How
he's...
does write it?
You want to write it? Okay. I'll go with that.
It's like this.
Okay, right here.
It's like that and that. Like the wrong side.
All right, well, maybe Mrs. Pepper, you know that?
This
A
is seeing
trapezoid?
A trapezoid? Okay. Thank you. All right, yeah. Well, I'm looking for another one that kind of goes like this.
a pear.
A lot of times we're with the Valentines.
A heart.
Heart, yeah. Oh, my heart's. Sometimes you'll see one late at night in the sky.
Omega.
So you see it shines.
I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see it.
But think about it. No, that's a letter. Shania. Kumar. Well, we have a triangle up here. Kavion, what are you going to write?
A crescent.
Crescent? Okay.
Let me show you.
Impressive. I think Mrs. Pepper has been holding out on me. She didn't tell me she taught you all this stuff.
Never told me that I know.
Awesome. Look at that crescent. It's like a moon, doesn't it?
No, but the moon, like that.
Okay.
It's how the half side.
Nice. I will take it. Awesome job.
Oh, see, it's the half.
Okay, yeah. A star. Yeah, we have a star. Good job. Okay, so it looks like you guys are pretty solid on, I'll call you in a second. Pretty solid on your shapes. Now I have a quick little game, okay? You ready for a game? Okay, it's the shape game. And so what you have to do is you're using your brain, okay? So you're gonna look at my shape, but you're not gonna yell it out until I snap. We're not gonna yell, it's gonna be like a soft yell. Like a whisper, yeah, we could do a whisper. So, yeah, so if I show you, so let's practice. So if I show you this, you don't say anything until I snap, and then you say circle. Okay, but you have to be ready for the shape. You're thinking about the shape, and then you're waiting for the snap, okay? So let's just practice with this one. Ready? Here it comes. Good, good job. Okay, let's see, ready? Anticipating, ready? Just think about it. Good job. It gives everyone a chance to think. Hold on, just play this game with us and you can tell me, okay? Here we go, ready? Think about it, think about it. Nope, don't say it, think about it. Oval, good job.
I thought it was the opposite.
Okay, got another one here, ready? Here it comes. Here it comes, ready? Go. Good job. That was super easy. Oh, here it comes. Just think about it, think about it, think about it. Okay, ready? Think about this. It's getting a little harder. Here it comes. Oh, didn't follow directions. We gotta do it again. I'm gonna throw that one in there. Follow directions. You're just thinking. You got it.
So awesome. So easy.
Okay, this one's a little more challenging. Okay, now it's getting a little harder. Hold on, let me see something. This is what you need to do when I show you the card. What was I doing there? I was counting. What do you think I was counting?
6. The vertices and the side.
Nice, boy, impressive. Okay, ready? I'm gonna turn it around, and then you start counting. You're gonna think and count. hexagon has 6. Say hexagon.
Hexagon.
Okay, help me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What is it called?
Hexagon.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna do that one again. Right here comes whisper. Awesome job. Okay. Now you're gonna have to get ready. Now you're thinking. You're not saying it. This one isn't up there. This one is a pentagon. You say pentagon?
Pentagon.
And pent means 5, so it has 5 sides. Can you help me count?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, I like the way you're whispering. Say pentagon. Has a big P on there. Say pentagon.
Pentagon.
Oh, I like it. Pentagon. Let's do that one again. Here.
It's not
Okay. Ready? Last one. Last one. Last year. Good job, guys. Okay, now give yourself, you did that so well. Give yourself a. Maybe we'll do that again. That was always my favorite. Okay. Are you ready to listen? Eyes on me. Make sure, I want you to do a body check. Are you on your bottoms? Crisscross applesauce? Hands are quiet. All right, so now I'm going to write something else on here. Sorry, Mrs. Pepper, I'm using 2 sheets of paper.
There is plenty.
Okay. I just want you to pay attention. Okay, now we're going to talk about something else. All voices are off, please. I'm going to turn around and see who's doing the right thing. Let me see. Someone raise your hand and tell me something that you notice about this line right here. Davion. There's triangles and there are circles. Yes, there are. Tiana, what else do you notice? It's a pattern. How do you know it's a pattern? Right, a pattern repeats itself. So we have, help me, triangle, circle, triangle, circle, triangle, circle. Now what will be the next one? Triangle. Good job. Okay, I'm going to do another one. This one's going to be a harder pattern, so I want you to pay attention. Now, one thing I want you guys to understand, if you're moving this right here, if you're talking, you're not using this, okay? So right now I want you to use this, your brain, so I shouldn't hear any voices, okay? Pay attention, here we go. Okay, that one looks a little different. Jateo, tell me something you noticed there. I have circles and what else? This is a triangle, so that looks different than that. A rectangle, yeah. What else do you notice about it, Samir?
It's a pattern because it's circle, circle, rectangle, circle, circle, rectangle, circle, circle.
Very good. So you can have different patterns, right? But they just have to repeat.
You also can do color patterns.
Yeah, you can also, right, you can do a color pattern. You can do an animal pattern. Raise your hand and tell me another pattern you could do.